Hello everybody and welcome back to another night of League of Legends. This is Director PJ Farrell here on your cast for the evening. We did miss the first game as we were getting out of our last Smash game. CSU lost a very close game 1 to the University of Pikeville, so we will have game 2 coming up here very shortly with the draft beginning. So hang tight for a few. This is week 3 of College League of Legends. CSU sitting 1-1 so far on the season. Top 4 teams get to make land to go to Chicago. So the team obviously very excited to try to make that happen. And here we go. Got the bands beginning. Okay, well the first band was Akali. For some reason cannot find that on my sheet here. Let's make a note. Okay, CSU first. Choosing top. And Reed has been practicing the Ornn, so he's going to take Ornn. Pikeville, going to take Corky, and they're going to take the Nico. And that kind of stinks because I know that has been Shepard's bread and butter. He really likes to support Nico. So CSU on their next pick. You can see from our last game, we do have Fearless. So CSU had Cassante, Yasuo, Diana, Yunara, and Karma. So those will be unavailable in this game here. Okay, and CSU with their next pick, and they are going to take Ashe. And Shepard looks like he has made his choice. We'll be taking Seraphine. So CSU adding a couple new players. Shepard, new player for CSU this upcoming semester. As well as bringing his Beard's Weird back. Very excited to have Tim back on board. Okay, and this looks like Pikeville will be taking a Jarvan. Okay, so we're maybe looking. Maybe we'll see that Jarvan as a jungle or maybe a support. Okay, and CSU is going to ban Silas. As well as Urgot. Pikeville going to ban the Malphite. Nocturne, which kind of stinks because his Beard's Raid has played Nocturne so well. And they do ban the Mbessa as well. And it looks like Pikeville has their next choice in. They are going to take a top lane. They're going to take the Mordekaiser. Alright, and CSU with a kind of a comfort pick here for the mid. So Scrub McLord's going to take the Vladimir. And I know that Tim has been very excited. He's been very excited to play the Mokai. So he is going to take... Whoops. And then finally, Pikeville will end. With an Echo. I think Echoes are crazy annoying. But that looks like our lineup for so far. So I will leave the draft up. We will get in-game here shortly. We are just having to wait for champ select and a little bit of stream delay, and then we'll be back with the game. So hang tight. CSU will return. All right, everybody, here we are for game 2. Joined here by the very infamous Owen Farrell.
Hey everyone.
Make sure we actually have you. Hold on, let me make sure we actually have you in here. All right, give me another test. Oh,
Test.
there we go. Now we're looking pretty okay.
Very nice.
All right, so Cleveland State loses the first game very close, but we will see this game. I think that they played the last team very well. Just kind of lost at the very end, unfortunately. And hoping for a little bit of a better one. We won a game 3. All right, so we got bottom lane. We got Ashe. We know Flying Red Tiger is pretty comfortable on the Ashe. But going against the Nico. And who's that other one, Owen?
Oh, that is Corky.
Oh, that is a Corky. You're right.
Yeah.
Now, we like Shepard really has liked the Nico in the past, so kind of was a bummer that they did take the Nico from him.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, but maybe that gives him the upper hand on how to play into him.
It's possible. I mean, Seraphine's also kind of strong right now, so...
I do hate playing into Seraphine.
Yeah, his ult could come in handy. Really can change the team fight. Seeing lots of pings going on. We do see the Maokai kind of finishing up. Tim's really wanted to play the Maokai in as a jungle. So, nice to see that he's getting to play that. How's the Mordekaiser play into the Ornn, Owen?
I feel like it's just gonna be a very pokey lane, just back and forth hits. I know that Mordekaiser's kind of rough to trade with. His passive's very strong, but if Top Dog just pokes out the rest of the lane, I think he could come out on top.
Okay. Now, the top laner for Pikeville is their best player. He's a Grandmaster player, but Reed played against him pretty well, I think, last game. Looks like we might have a pause coming up here in a moment.
Our Vlad is kind of rolling this Echo.
Yeah, he is playing it pretty well so far. And we do see the Jarvan. Oh, we see the Jarvan and his beard's weird. Well, we get to see the mid laners come in. Vlad using that pool. His beard's weird. Is winning this fight. Jarvan's getting some good damage. So the Echo's also coming up. And now it really just depends if Vlad and the Maokai can go get some damage on the Echo. And Echo safely retreats. Maybe we get a little bit of an invade here by the Maokai. He's just kind of scoping it out, getting some vision.
So a lot of pings going on in bot lane.
So a lot of pings going on down here. They do get a little... Oh, I thought he was going to get maybe a plate off of that tower. But the Maokai's going to steal the Raptors. So that actually is kind of big. Oh, and we're going to have... Oh, he flashes out. His Beard's Weird flashes out. The Vladimir's in. Echo gets away. Vladimir, kind of low on health, was a little bit unsure about popping in on that. You see Echo poking. Really wants to chase down this Vlad. But not going to get him. And so like you said, just getting a little bit of poke. But I think that Top Dog's played this Ornn really well. He is kind of down on some CS, though.
Yeah, but that's kind of to be expected.
Definitely to be expected.
He's just a big bully.
Do you see, it looks like Pikeville coming up. They're going to take the Drake. It looks like CSU might concede this. Vlad going to get a little bit of some damage on that Echo. They do have control ward in the bushes here. And they are going to take that first Ocean Drake. Shepard coming down on the Seraphine. See that Jarvan is going to recall. Oh, just missed. Alright, so bottom lane, not really doing anything exciting. No kills, 6 minutes into the game. Another Seraphine miss, but it's another good shot. Getting some good damage on the Nico. Not really a lot going on in the other lanes either. We're going to see Vlad maybe doing a little bit of damage to this turret, this tower. Echo's almost back though, so I don't know if he will have the opportunity. Yeah, he gets a little bit of a poke. Boy, just barely gets out of that Echo bubble. And it looks like maybe they're going to try to take some grubs. Jarvan is pushing down. He is trying to get in position. The Echo is also kind of taking a little bit of lane priority here. Oh, and he's going to go all in on the Vlad. And the question is, can the Vlad get out? So the Echo is going to follow him all the way. And he does escape, but where the Maokai is going to come in, he is going to use the ult and get him rooted, so he might be in some trouble here as they go all in on the Echo, and the Echo goes down. So first blood for the Maokai. Great job by his Beard's Weird, and this is going to give Vlad a pretty big advantage in the mid lane. So looks like grubs are up in about 30 seconds, so maybe some opportunity for CSU to take that objective. CSU not currently winning this bottom lane, though. And this depends. Can Flying Red Tiger get a kill? And they do get at least the Nico. And the question is, no, there isn't anybody else really to take that Corgi down. Again, they're going to go all in on the Vlad. Can the Vlad get out? No, he can't. But they take some heavy tower damage. The Jarvan takes some tower damage. Seraphine showed up just a hair late. Would have been really nice to try to maybe see if we can get that Jarvan down. But his Beard's Weird. Kind of floating. They're going to take that control ward. They really do not want to give up grubs after losing Drake. But they might not have a choice. Jarvan is going to take that plant and gonna force the Maokai out. So CSU is behind here a little bit, Owen. CSU down about 1,500 gold pretty early, but still is feasible. Okay, and looks like Pikeville is going to take those grubs. Alright, so we're seeing the Mordekais are up pretty high on the CS list. And he is going to ult. And he just has to get that shield is just crazy.
It's kind of unfortunate for Warren here because Mordekaiser is faster than him.
Alright, on, you're going to take over for just a minute. Okay.
There are some pigs in bot lane. Nico's sitting in that bot bush. Stakes in mid lane are getting higher. Echo really wants to go in. As Maokai White's in the bush but can't get anything out of it. Vladimir is pushing into bot jungle, but it looks like they are calling it a Drake. They're collapsing in on bot lane. It was a good fend off because now we get CSU to get Drake. Maybe we'll see it uncontested. No, we won't. Few poke. Yeah, the Drake fight goes uncontested, and CSU gets that second Drake. Yes. Ornn lays down that poke in top lane. Vladimir continues to harass the tower. And Echo just can't punish him for it. Yeah, we do have the red team that is leading by 3,000 gold. CSU still has a lot of time to come back. Again, that's what makes Go so hard to punish Vlad. He just has that invulnerability and that getaway. So nothing really happening here. Just top lane lays down some poke. Mordecai just heals it all. Bot laners are coming up to mid. Oh wait, that's just Nico. Nico is coming up to mid. Just leaving. Oh, Jarvan gets an ult, but the Ashe gets away. And the knockup. Oh, the knockup just took the Ashe out. That's so unfortunate. That Corki gets his third kill, which is not looking good for CSU. Man, the Ashe just dodged that Jarvan ult. His CC was too good. She just fortunately couldn't get away. The damage output was too high.
Okay, thanks, Owen. I am back. Alright, looks like Pikeville got another kill. Oh, going big on Mordekaiser. Looks like the Jarvan's sneaking up here too, so Top Dog's got to be a little bit careful. He's just going to jungle.
Yeah, the Jarvan just ganked bot lane and picked off Ashe.
Gotcha. Yeah, so the Corki is 3-0. That kind of stinks. So the Mordekaiser did get a kill early on as well. Okay, Rift Herald is up.
Does Scrub Big Lord play a lot of Vladimir?
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he's played a good bit. It's alright, some nice poke there by the Seraphine. Shepard doing a great job. Just staying engaged, staying involved. They're going to try to protect that that ward.
Oh, the Echo is in bot lane.
Echo is in bot lane, going against the Ashe. So Ashe is kind of just chilling, one-on-one. This is looking like maybe a 4-on-4 team fight. And that Vladimir going in on the Nico, trying to get some good damage. They do have a control ward in that bush. And the Nico getting low, and she's going to flash out. And that means Vladimir's going to flash out. And they're going to TP in the Echo from the bottom lane. And Ashe is going to stay down in the bot for the time being.
Nico's going to recall.
And Nico's going to have to recall. She was pretty low. And this is now going to be a 4-on-4 again, but they won't have their support for this. So Top Dog coming in from the top. They do have the Herald about half. CSU trying to find their way into this fight. Oh, great stun there, and they're going to get the Ornn ult is going to go in also. The blue team steals the hit with Herald. Awesome. And the Mordekaiser's so low. The Mordekaiser's so low. They just need to hit that Mordekaiser. Oh, he gets all of his health back through the shield. Top Dog doing his best to try to take down the Echo. They take down the Vlad, and the Top Dog is going to have to run out. But they did get the Herald. So, do not win the team fight, and Top Dog might be in some trouble here. As that Echo going to take a turret shot, but gets enough shield that it doesn't matter. So Pikeville up 9 kills to 2, and they are up substantially in some gold. You know, that Mordekaiser sitting at 1 health for a very long time. Really just needed to be punched.
Man, if that Ashe hero hit anybody else, I think that could have turned the tide of the fight. It was just unfortunate it was their big tanky bruiser.
Right. This looks like CSU trying to push into the Herald, but there might be another team fight. Jarvan is going to go and get the Maokai, so they might get this Drake for free also, and CSU is in some trouble.
Yeah, this has been a tough game for CSU so far.
Definitely. So the Vlad split pushing up top. They're going to concede that Drake. They just won't be able to do very much there, so it's okay, though. Not their third Drake. It is only their second Drake. And Vladimir coming in. He's going to get some damage done to that Echo and get out with that pool. Oh, boy. And that was a great job by Echo.
That was a great ult. Just...
Yeah, and there is nobody in negative on Pikeville here, so CSU they need to win this team fight.
Yeah, Ashe deciding to stay for one more wave.
See Echo split pushing that top lane a little bit.
Does get 2 plates off of that. That tower is very low in bot lane. That tier 1.
Alright, so we don't have a Drake for a little bit, but we do have Baron. Will be up in about 25 seconds. So waiting on Shepard to drop this big Seraphine ult, I think, can really sway this next fight. But CSU is going to have to really pump some damage. Okay, and Baron Nashor is up. He is up early. CSU maybe an opportunity to gank here. Vladimir going into the Echo. The Echo does have a 200 gold bounty as well. And it looks like they're going to summon the Rift Herald in the top lane. Maybe try to get most of this turret. But Pikeville just shoving the Mordekaiser down here on the bottom lane, not looking too hot.
Yeah, it's hard for this Ornn to play. I mean, getting ganked by the Jarvan.
Okay, we seeing a couple Corkies. Sees you having some vision here in the top lane. And that Nico is being dubious. So we're going to see maybe some poke here in the bot. The Echo does come in. Vlad, we do see maybe an ult here coming in on the Maokai. They're going to root him. They're going to get him down by that Echo. Oh my goodness, that was such a great recall.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this Maokai is going to be able to get him before the Jarvan's coming down. So his Beard's Weird also in a little bit of trouble, and he also goes down. So not looking great. As the score now 14-2 with Pikeville up about 8,000 gold. And I think that Pikeville now will just run everybody down.
Yeah.
So not really the start that Cleveland State wanted in this game.
Looks like Jarvan is going to do the Drake uncontested. Ornn is going to get ganked by the Nico. Can the Ornn survive this?
It's going to be a tough one.
Oh, the Mordekaiser is coming in from top lane. I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh, I don't know if he's going to make it now. That Ornn might be in some trouble. And yeah, they're just going to chase CSU down one by one.
Maybe Ashe gets a pick? Vladimir is tower diving, but just barely gets out of turret range.
Oh, I don't know.
Nico.
Yeah, the Jarvan chasing him down. Not able to get any lifesteal off there, and Vlad does go down. So CSU just can't find their groove. And it looks like Pikeville loading up to maybe take Baron.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to do Baron uncontested. No steal attempt from Maokai, and they're all just going to recall. Leaving Echo alone in the mid lane. Never mind. Oh. Almost stops this recall.
We're going to see a pretty big invade coming from Pikeville into the jungle. Not a lot CSU can do here. If Pikeville stays grouped up, it's going to be very difficult for CSU to win a team fight.
Yeah, CSU's just putting all their power into stopping this push. Just waiting out the Baron buff.
Oh, and Top Dog's going to have to go in a 2v1 here. He's going to flash out wisely, save himself.
Just surrender that turret.
Oh, Shepard goes down dive. Maokai might get a couple rooted here, though. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think CSU's just too far behind on the golds front. And yeah, I think Pikeville just trying to end right now.
Yeah, I don't think CSU can do anything against this.
Orn is going to ult in. He kind of misses, throws it in between a couple of them. The Mordekaiser's going to take some tower damage, but it doesn't quite matter. And I think, Owen, that will be the game.
Yeah, that was a rough game for CSU.
Yeah, I mean, they started so promising, and then just kind of snowballed out of control, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Jervin just got some very important ganks and kind of dominoed off from there.
Alright, and that is going to do us tonight. So, Owen, thanks for joining.
Yeah, of course.
And that's all she wrote for CSU. So tune in tomorrow. We have a couple games. Tomorrow we have Valorant. We'll be facing Michigan State University. That will be a very good game to watch. As well as League of Legends, who will be facing George Mason in Nace. So League of Legends needs to win one more game to qualify for LAN at Mizzou. And then CVal, the varsity team, they will need to win at least a couple more to qualify for their CVal Chicago tournament. So they took their first loss today against Columbia in a pretty close game too. And hopefully we will see the rest of CVal out with some big wins. But some tough games coming up. Missouri Baptist with DePaul and Penn State after. So got some good games coming up. But that's all for tonight. Owen, thanks again for joining.